Did you know moss are the oldest land plants on Earth? Well, one of the foremost moss experts lives right here in Raleigh, and I visited him to see why he believes moss rocks. If you're looking for some green to brighten up the blah of winter, try moss rocks. And I'm with David Spain, and you are the moss rock king.
I guess you could say that, right.
Tell me about moss. I know very little about it except for what I read to prepare to talk to you.
Right, okay. Well, moss is a very ancient plant, in fact the most ancient, so it goes back 450 million years.
Wow.
Right, and it has not changed really since then. It's still the same primitive plant, so nothing evolved from moss. I think once people understand how primitive and how ancient, that gives them an idea how unique it is. It's just not like other plants.
Okay.
No roots, no vascular system.
And can you show me that? Can I pick some of this up?
Sure, you can. Here's a piece of moss you can see here.
Okay.
And of course it does not have roots like a normal plant. Most species of moss can grow right on top of stone, on top of wood. It doesn't really need roots to bring nutrients up from the substrate that they're attached to, which is why you find them often growing on concrete or on a stone, something like that.
So these are your moss rocks, and they've become quite popular.
Yes, yes, moss rocks. This is capitalizing on the unique properties that moss has, which is that it does not need soil, so we can pair it together directly with our specialized ceramic containers. And this makes it a soilless system.
And so they just fit right in here.
Yeah, the moss, a colony just like this, would, without soil and everything else, would be compressed and put down right into this little reservoir. And then you have there the finished moss rock.
And so where would you put this?
Well, this is
outside or on your desk or?
From your deck to your desk, we say.
Okay.
So they are appropriate to be kept indoors. Their optimal conditions are outdoors for all mosses, but this species of moss is very drought tolerant, which makes it suitable to bring in our homes.
Okay.
That way we can water it, provide some moisture, and water this periodically. So we say water it once a week. And so a nice little bottle like this that allows you to concentrate the water just on that and water it is a very helpful way to take care of them in the home. But they can be left outdoors year-round, so they're evergreen. They don't mind being frozen. They don't mind the high temperatures.
Wow.
They just need that drink of water every once in a while.
They're a great option for your lawn. I mean, here in North Carolina, we have great-looking lawns in the winter, depending or great-looking lawns in the summer, depending on what type of grass you have, and then they might go brown.
Moss lawns are definitely becoming much more popular as people realize this is a very eco-friendly, drought-tolerant plant.
And you're growing it in your garden.
We are, that's right. And we have shown many different ways to utilize moss in the garden. A lawn is one of them. As a living mulch is another. As an accent, as a unifying element, just as the gardens in Kyoto, the Japanese gardens where they've been using moss for thousands of years. There's all kinds of ways we can use moss in our gardens. I don't think there's a garden anywhere that there's not a place for moss somewhere in it, whether it's a full sun garden or a full shade or a woodland garden. And
you're actually, you think, the only place in the United States growing moss. In a cultivating moss.
That's right, in our nursery.
Right here in Raleigh.
Right here in Raleigh. That's right.
Wow, that's pretty special. Well, thank you so much for showing us your garden. I know not too many people have seen it.
That's right. No, we've only been working on it the last couple of years. We've done many other properties that people have seen and been in some magazines, but this one is special to us because we can experiment and do what we want with this and not do it for a client.
Okay. It's been wonderful learning about moss. David, thank you so much.
Well, great. People are interested. These can be found on our website, mossandStoneGardens.com. So if you're interested in a moss rock, something for your home decor.
That's my line, David.
I'm sorry.
Just kidding. Had so much fun with him.